Well, probably the first thing is to give it the attention it deserves. We don't really understand how critical the tasks are in the final process. And I think the first thing one should do is understand the gravity of the task. When one even begins to think about how much equipment there is in the typical veterinary hospital, we begin with primary medical equipment that we're all familiar with, typically radiology, diagnostic or treatment tools, ranging from the X-ray machine to a linear accelerator. Then there's services support equipment, things as simple as tub tables, cages, hose reels, runs, all the common things we always are familiar with, but that become numerous in a new facility. Then there are business systems, information technology support, the computer terminals, security systems, cameras, then appliances. So we have numerous refrigerators, freezers, dishwashers, even vending machines in the hospital. And then finally, not least, furnishings like chairs and desks and tables and even waste baskets that can become an overwhelming task to coordinate. The next thing probably is to delegate a single person as the clearinghouse for equipment. And we need to understand the gravity of the number of tasks there are that need to be coordinated. Everything from developing what's important in the practice to select a piece of equipment, to researching the alternatives that might be out there and available, and visiting all the different vendors, gathering the data and comparing their pricing structures and the features of that equipment, evaluating the cost of that, and then negotiating the terms for payment of that once it's selected. Selection doesn't end the process, it actually begins the process. Then we need to order the equipment. We need to make sure that the downstream needs of that equipment are transmitted to the architects, the engineers, and the various people, the contractor, the people that are going to install it. We have to schedule the delivery and the installation. We have to accept the order when it gets in and coordinate when it's delivered and where is it stored if it comes in early. Then it has to be tested and commissioned or calibrated so that it's going to work right when it's installed. Who's going to train the staff to use that piece of equipment? And then finally, are we going to have a maintenance program, and who's going to be responsible for making sure that the maintenance needs of that equipment are seen to over the course of time? So give it the attention it deserves. Delegate the task responsibilities. Do not delegate the decision by the owner to make the final decision on each piece of equipment that's selected. Don't delegate that out. And remember one thing, some parting advice perhaps: delay is dangerous, change is expensive.